Hello. I've got an unboxing video, but this one, sorry, wobbly tableness, terribly sorry. This one, I have to do that thing where I say, like, this is a sponsored video. Ad, hashtag ad. Sorry, I was at a hen do last night. It went a bit weird. Anyway, yeah. So yes, this is one of those, not paid for. I haven't been paid to do this, but I've been given these things for free. These hopefully tasty snacks in here, like for free, which is quite nice because, I mean, who says no to free food? Especially not like keto food, because sometimes that can be quite pricey. Trust me, I know, you know? Anyway, so this is company Well Easy. I've got some notes here on a post-it note because, you know, I'm so pro at doing these things. Yeah, anyway, so the company was started by Sunny and Josh, and they're not a 60s, 70s pop duo, apparently. No, instead they started this company that sends you out some tasty goodies. So that's quite nice of them, isn't it? Good for them. So, yeah, it's basically like, you know what it's like a kind of an online supermarket sort of thing, but for people like me that want to eat like keto or low carb foods, or also they've got like gluten-free stuff on there, generally like healthy kind of goods, depending on how you want to eat, like organic stuff and things like that. So I had a look through their website, and there was a bunch of brands that I'd never seen before, let alone tried, which is quite cool, and some familiar ones as well, which is quite nice. And especially now, since I don't have a Holland and Barrett in my town, some of these things can be quite pricey if you're just buying it like off their individual websites, and it can get, especially when you're having to pay like postage on each one as well, so you're getting like a jar or something from this place, and then a tub of something from this place, and etc. You know how it goes. It gets a bit annoying. Most of my kind of shopping now, because I've been doing like kind of low carb sort of diet-ish for a reasonable amount of time now. I kind of know what it is I'm looking for and know where to buy stuff, and I know the kind of things that I want. I mean, for your regular day-to-day stuff, it's just supermarket, isn't it? But the annoying thing about supermarkets is that yes, you can get your meat and fish and eggs and cheese and veg in there. That's absolutely fine. But you don't get the things that are specialist to your own personal diet that sometimes you kind of miss, you know, like sometimes a bit of barbecue sauce, or, you know, like peanut butter that hasn't got sugar in it as well. Things like that, you know. So it's kind of nice to find a place where there's lots of goodies all together in one place. You could just order and delivered. And I tell you what, I think I ordered these on perhaps the Wednesday, and I think it came Friday morning. So like, that's pretty awesome. So I'm well chuffed at that. What they also offer is they have a percentage off like the retail prices. So there's some snacks in here that I bought before at higher prices, and I'm like, oh, it's cheaper on this one, so that's quite nice. So they say up to 35% on stuff. Now I know what I spent on this. So this cost me £50.06, but it should have been £63.26. So signing up for a year for their membership, I've already saved, I know I got it for free, but if you see what I mean, I would have saved £13 odd. So that's pretty cool. You do sign up for, like if you want to join, you do sign up for, I think it's for a year. And I'm not quite sure on the cost, you'll have to check. However, you can get a 30-day free trial. So if you have a look, sneakily put a few things in your basket, see if you fancy it, get the discount off. And then if you're like, yeah, that's groovy, I'll try it again, then you can sign up for the membership, see? And then also, there's another thing I have to say, because affiliate, woo, look at me, go Team Lex. if you use the links underneath this, I get a bit of tasty commish, but you also get 25% off your first order, which on top of like all of that, that's pretty cracking, isn't it? So go take a look. Anyways, all of that over with, all the technical stuff. Shall we see what I bought? I'm quite excited. I did open it just to make sure that I didn't, because I was like, oh, did I have any like freezer stuff? But I didn't, it's fine. I bought all like packets and jars and things that you just can't get into supermarkets. So first up, you know, I was talking about the snacks that I've had before. So I did try to get a mixture of some like some stuff that I have tried, a couple of things that I've tried, or some brands that I know I've tried and I've liked, and then other stuff that I've just never had before. So because I've never seen them. So this set has them, which is pretty groovy. So these things, you've seen me have these before. Now I remember buying these. Well, I had one pack in a keto box, another one in that I bought at the Keto Food Festival. I can't remember how much I spent there, but this has been the cheapest one so far. I think it was like £2.40, something like that, £2.30. But I love these. So these are the raw kale snacker cracker jacker things by Keto 8. Not quite, again, still not quite. Keto Infinity, Keto 8, I think it's Keto 8. Anyway, buy them. So they're yummy. And then I haven't tried these ones, so same brand, but raw rosemary? Raw? Rather than cooked? I don't know. How are you meant to do rosemary? I thought it was just a thing you sprinkle. Anyways, so I know they're going to be yummy. Haven't tried them, but there we go. We'll see. It's quite nice, isn't it? I love snacks. It's so hard to get snacks. Like, I know you can, you know, make a dessert or a snack that's like keto or low carb friendly, but sometimes you just like, can't be arsed, you know? This I've seen in many places, but annoyingly, they've only been selling them in packets of 10. Now, I don't want 10. I don't know if I'm going to like it yet, but this is pretty groovy because I just managed to get one. This one, now I never get like white chocolate because I'm not overly keen on it, but I thought it sounded quite interesting. The white chocolate and bourbon vanilla. It sounds quite tasty, doesn't it? It's also got MCT oil in it and 48% cocoa, organic, no sugar and plant-based. That's pretty groovy, isn't it? Let's have a look at this. This is a 50-gram pack. So let's work it out. There are 0 carbs in it because they're all polyols, which is awesome. And then it's basically 350 calories for the whole bar. I can't equate that to like dairy milk sizes or whatever, but I'm pretty sure that that's also quite naughty. But you know, it's a treat, isn't it? You're not meant to eat chocolate all the time, apparently. Anyways, I've got a bottle of something. This has been like a right popular word, kombucha, that I've been hearing a lot, and I'm like, I don't know what that means. But I remember trying some, not this particular brand, but trying some at the food festival and going, it's quite nice because they've given it away for free, so why would you not? This one I fancy because it's the Gutsy Captain Kombucha in passion fruit flavour. And it does say delicious taste on it, so it better had be. So this is 0 sugar, organic, no preservatives, 0 calories, never from concentrate. Gluten-free, living food, don't know what that means, nothing artificial. Oh, living food as in like, you know, like the live cultures, multi-biont, whatever, good for your tummy type things. Something like that, innit? 100% authentic kombucha, none of that fake kombuchas that you can buy in Marrakesh markets. I'm just making shit up now. Now, this brand I've had before, but I've not had this. So I'm just looking to see if Mummy's coming in. She's doing a bit of gardening right now. Hello, Mother.
Hello.
I'm doing a little haul video.
Oh, lovely.
Do you want to see what I've got so far? So I've got some kale crisps.
Oh, nice.
Because I like kale crisps. some chocolate and
That's
some
good.
kombucha.
Kombucha, what's that?
It's green tea with germs in it. Not germs, you know what I mean.
Bacteria.
Healthy, good bacteria.
Oh, for your gut.
For your gut.
Lovely.
Right, next thing. So I've had this brand before, Cacao. But I've not had this, and I thought that sounded freaking delicious. Chocolate and peanut butter mousse.
Ooh!
I know, right? Yeah. But you add coconut cream to it. Now, I've got some tins of coconut cream, haven't I? And a saucepan, and then you just bring it to the boil by the looks of it, yeah. So you just mix it in, medium heat until dissolved, and then fridge it. And I'm quite excited to try that because I think that sounds rather delicious.
That just sounds nice.
So, did you want to tell me something, or that you sounded like
No,
you were
I just
about
come to
to
sit down.
Oh, okay. You're
I'm
allowed. That's fine.
Yeah.
So per 10 grams of mix is 32 calories and 5.1 grams of carbs. That seems reasonable, and that sounds blooming delicious. Quite fancy that. Something I never find anywhere, but I probably could if I actually looked for it, is a low carb soup. So this is champignon soup, champignons, mushrooms. So this again is preservative free, vegan friendly, ready to eat, heat and serve. Now sometimes I make my own soup, but I have to make it in quantities that's like a ridiculous amount, that's about like 4 or 5 portions, and sometimes you just want to make one. So that's quite handy. So that looks quite nice, and it's per 1 serving, which I don't know how many's in this. I'm presuming 2 servings. I can't see. I'm going to say 2 servings. Is 103 calories and 11 grams of carbs. No, 1.5 servings. Why do they do 1.5 servings in a pack? Anyways, but yeah, so 11 grams of carbs, so slightly on the higher side for that. But do you know what? Sometimes that's quite all right. And also, I suppose if you wanted, you could dilute it a bit with water and cream and make it a bit more keto friendly. But I'm quite excited about that. About a soup. I'm excited about a soup. What's in the... I have to say, it's all been very carefully wrapped as well. Like the last time I bought jars from somewhere, all 3 of them came smashed. Rude. And this is off Amazon, right? I'll say I bought them off Amazon. They put 3 jars in a box. All 3 jars got smashed. And then, because it was like fulfilled by Amazon or something, they wouldn't refund it, so I just complained. Rude. Anyways, oh right, so we have got, which goes with the next thing that I'll pull out, a Mr. Organic. I've never tried this brand before. Free from grilled aubergine stir-in sauce. It's not free from grilled aubergine, it has grilled aubergine in it, but I'm presuming they're free from is like, there's nothing, gluten and all of that. Ideal hot or cold as a sauce, spread, dressing or dip. That's cool. So it's like an aubergine sauce type thing. Nice. It's got grilled aubergine, sunflower oil, tomato, mint, garlic, lemon juice, salt and chilli. And that's it. You read the contents of your, I don't know, I can't even name Dolmio sauce. And I bet there's like 10 times more ingredients in there than that. And per serving, 1.3 grams of carbs. And it's like 136 calories. I'm quite excited about that one. That sounds quite nice. But yeah, that might go with pasta. Low carb pasta. So what's it? This is called Linear 6, keto friendly and also vegan. Reduced carb prodotto italiano. Solo 2.5 di carboidrati per 100 grams. So that's rather cool. There's 250 grams of dry weight in here. So per 100 grams of dry weight is 235 calories and 2.5 grams of carbs. So a fifth of the pack. Now I tend to find, because I'm not a big pasta eater, to be honest, but when I've had low carb pasta before, because it is higher in protein and fibre, tends to be, you don't need as much of it because you tend to fill up like even quicker and stuff like that. So a fifth of that bag will probably be more than enough, to be honest. So that's cool. Pattern that together, nice. Right, next, that's another little pack. Oh, right, okay. So I just thought that looked like a fun thing. Choc chick cacao nibbles, pure organic raw cacao nibs, delicately sweetened with yacon syrup. Never heard of that. It is vegan, it is dairy and gluten free. It is organic raw cacao, ethically sourced. This is a 60-gram bag. We'll try some in a minimum.
What's that?
Some of these things. And per 100 grams is a lot of calories. Let's not consider that. And 24 grams of carbs per 100. So that's 12-ish for the whole pack. You wouldn't eat the whole pack anyway, but what are you having? An apple?
An apple.
I don't like apples. We've got a jar. This is something that I've had before, again along the pasta themes. This is a jar of hearts of palm. I don't know what hearts of palm is, but I have eaten it. The middle bit of palm trees?
No, palm plants.
Palm plants. Palm is a plant? Yeah. I don't know. I just thought it was some magical thing.
Is it ethically sourced?
Of course it's ethically sourced.
Okay, that's all right then.
I don't know. No palm trees were hurt in the process. I don't know. Anyway, this is hearts of palm. It's got a palm tree on it. And these are like lasagna sort of mini sheets. So they're like little rectangles and you layer about 6 of them. As a layer, and then your sauce, and then another layer. And I tried these the other week and I was quite impressed. They don't have the same, like they don't pull apart the way that pasta sheets pull apart, like when they're cooked. Pasta sheets pull apart and they're a bit like floppy. This is slightly stringy, I suppose, but they taste like pasta to me. So having them again because, you know, why not? Another jar of stuff. As a reseller, I am appreciating the packaging. Thank you very much. Oh, now I have Meridian peanut butter. So that's one that you can sometimes find in supermarkets. I used to get it from Holland & Barrett where it was probably more expensive. But this one that sounded really blooming nice. So this is ginger nut butter, which sounds like it should be heavenly. They don't use palm oil, which is good. Per 100 grams, you're never going to have 100 grams of peanut butter, but that's 612 calories and 16 grams of carbs. But like I said, you wouldn't eat that much peanut butter, and if you do, blimey. So it's smooth peanut butter with agave syrup and natural ginger extract. That sounds so good. So good. So good. Happers yum. There's still more. There's more. Way more. I also have, Groovy Keto. I've seen a few times on like Facebook and Instagram and stuff, but have not tried their stuff. So I thought, why not? Let's go for a mix. They had a few like cake mixes as well. But I know this sounds weird to some people. I'm not a big cake eater. Like, I've never been overly keen. I am more savouries. I like crisps and nuts and snacks in that sort of sense. And then the occasional bit of chocolate. Not really big on sweets and cakes. I do like a biscuit. But I thought pancakes would be quite nice. I do make keto pancakes. Well, they're more like crepes really, where you get like cream cheese and eggs and you mix them together and put them in a waffle maker. And that makes a sort of pancake. But sometimes you want the, you know, like the nice big thick pancakes like that. So this makes, the whole thing makes 15 pancakes, which is pretty cool. And per pancake is 94 calories and about 2 grams of carbs by the looks of it. So that's awesome. Keto friendly, 0 sugar, low carb, made in the UK. Quite excited about trying that one. That's another pasta substitute. Now I have tried a couple of different versions of these. There's one version where, and I can't remember which one, so please, no idea. One brand where I had really bad tummy ache after it, and then I tried some not so long ago and I didn't have the tummy ache, so that was good. So I thought I'd try this brand because I haven't tried that, and obviously if it works out fine, I might get it again. It says bare naked spaghetti in it, but I was wanting to use it more like noodles in like a stir fry kind of thing, which I think would work. Although seeing on here, they do actually have one called noodles, which I presume will probably be a little bit skinnier. But then also, I suppose I've got the option of having that with that, you know. Per portion, which again I presume is half of the pack, 21 calories and 1 gram of carbs. That's pretty cool. There we go. 2 more things in here. More fabulous packaging, thank you. Oh. So, is it good? I've not tried this before. I have had a low carb or low sugar jam before, which is quite nice. But this is apricot jam. And I tell you what, have you ever had apricot jam on sausages? You're going to think I'm a freak right now. But honestly, it's really bloody lovely. Oh, so I was thinking of that. I could totally do that. So, apricot jam, no added sugar, keto friendly, low calorie, made with real fruit, plant-based, gluten-free, keto friendly, no artificial sweeteners. And do they have... Oh, there it is. So per 100 grams, which is a third, just under, of the jar, you wouldn't eat a third of it in one go, don't be ridiculous. It's 32 calories and roughly looks like about 6 grams of carbs, something like that, 5 or 6. But totally would be worth it to have on some sausages, trust me. And then the last thing, I bought something really silly, which after saying that I don't eat a lot of cake is a bit silly because actually it's something to put on cake. But I could always just, you know, put it on ice cream or something. But this is Good D's Rainbow Sprinkles, which is something that I just never thought that you could do in a low carb way. How bizarre. Anyway, woman owned. I mean, I'm a woman and I now own this, so there we go, as proven. 1 gram of net carbs per serving, no added sugar, grain-free, gluten-free. But it says it's not a low-calorie food. Okay, because I'm presuming there's probably going to be, yes, there's coconut oil in there. So per 1 teaspoon, which is probably enough for like your ice cream or your Knickerbocker Glory. Oh my God. I've got Knickerbocker Glory glasses up there. And I've got some squirty cream and I've got some little meringues. Ideas. It looks like 5 calories, and they're saying 1 gram of net carbs because of the erythritol in it. That's in it. That obviously will be a polyol. So there we go. So I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 things. I'm chuffed with that. Yay. So, I hope you've enjoyed. Actually, no, let's taste something. What am I on about? I always taste something. What are we going to try? Well, I'm not going to open up the bag of thingy pasta. I really want to try the peanut butter and the cacao nibs, probably. Yes. Let's try some of these. Oh, and I might show you the little sprinkles as well. Try some cacao nibs. Oh, they look like a little bit like Cocoa Pops. Smell delightful. Mmm. Mmm. Oh, that's lovely. Mmm. Oh, yacon is a naturally sweet root vegetable from Peru. Mmm. That's nice. I like. You wouldn't eat the whole bag. They're a little bit on the bitter side. So if you like dark chocolate, I can imagine that would be nice, sprinkled on a bit of yogurt as well. Let's open up the sprinkles and see what they look like. I mean, we know what sprinkles look like, but you know. We haven't seen what keto sprinkles look like, and they look exactly like sprinkles. Rainbow sprinkles. Let's have a little. Sugary rainbow sprinkles. Exactly what you'd have on top of a cupcake. And now I'm going to need a spoon for this. Wait there 1 second. Wait there. Bear with. Bear with. Bear with. Got a spoon. I just want to try this ginger nut butter. Oh, that smells delicious. Wow. Oh my good God. Wow. That is like there's a dead gingerbread man in there. Dead gingerbread man sounds horrible. I mean, like if you blended a gingerbread man. That is lush. That is proper lush. Highly recommend. And I've never seen that anyway. And I've never seen that anyway. And I've never seen that anyway. So that's awesome. So yes, I hope you've enjoyed. Like I said, there is a link below. It's an affiliate link. If you click on it and buy anything through that link, you get 25% off your first order. You can sign up for free 30 days, I think, something like that. And I get, so cheers. Okay, right, anyways, bye-bye now, bye-bye.